So, Forest City, 6:30 p.m. Could this be a banana skin for City?
I think it is. But I only have one positive from this. Pep was able to indoctrinate Foden and KDB in the Brighton game, and they were able to play well, from what I saw. That's why I think. Then I think City are going to get a win from this because the muscle memory. We've been here. We know what happens at this stage of the season. I know Pep doesn't want to finish a season with only one trophy. If you put the FA in your mind, I think he's going to get a proper win from this game.
Last year, this was one of the games that you dropped points. I think maybe potentially you will drop points. Mm-hmm. I actually think because unfortunately Luton have not helped the cause. Unfortunately, because if had they gotten a win yesterday, it would have put more pressure on Nottingham to get a win today. Today, maybe there's not too much pressure on Nottingham to get a win. They could get a win in the subsequent games, but it's better to just get the win mapema than hoping to get a win in Palembele. But I think it's going to be a draw.
It will be easy for City. They are going to win this game, just like we had doubts when they were playing Brighton and we saw how that ended up. I think City are in a different vein of form right now. They know when this time comes around, they are going to be all top. And they have had rest. We saw Foden and KDB pulled out. Rodri was pulled out. Nottingham Forest, they just don't keep clean sheets. It's going to be easy for City.
Now, the game that Starboy refers to was in 2023 February, where it was 1-1. City had 74% ball possession, 23 attempts on goal, 6 on target, 11 off target. Nottingham had the one. This is the game where Haaland hit the post. Is it the one?
Yeah. I don't know. Is it the same one that even Rodri had a skirmish with Morgan Gibbs-White?
It might be the 1-1.
He had a chokehold on him.
It might be the one, but I know the 1-1 game.
That's the one. Yeah, it is.
So I'm just not, because the only reason why I give City a chance today is because Forest are doing their best to implode. Forest need to do is calm down and say, we are ahead of Luton, we are ahead of Burnley and Sheffield. So let's stop all these theories of, let's stop employing Mark Clattenburg, let's stop banning Gary Neville and Jamie Carragher from coming to the ground. Let's just
stop tweeting too.
Let's move towards survival. Let's just survive. Then we'll have this conversation. I feel like they are so distracted with everything else that they take everything as an affront. And if there's a team that can be relentless, this City team versus Brighton, they were bad. Where?
It was over in the first 15 minutes.
When KDB starts to score headers, then you know there's a problem.
Yeah.
And whisper it, but I think they are better in this kind of games without Haaland.
You're right.
I think so.
Yes.
Especially this lose, because Alvarez is everywhere.
Yeah, it's no longer obvious.
And Bernardo Silva is everywhere. And KDB and Foden and Rodri and Kyle Walker overlapping. And
even when you think about it, even remember last season, I think City are also in a better position in this sense that when City are maybe 2 or 3 games less compared to the other teams, I think that the pressure is less on them. You remember last season they had was it 3 games they hadn't played compared to Arsenal, and Arsenal had was it a 9-point gap. Then City closed on it quite swiftly. They got, I think, 4 wins on the bounce, and they were there. That's why I think City are going to win this.
I mean, have you won your last 6 games of the season? All of the last 6 games of the season in the past 4 years?
They win. In fact, I was looking for that stat. I don't know whether
the stat I saw.
They are crazy. Like they go 12 for 12, 15 or 14 or 15. They do random things towards the end of the season. They just switch it on.
But last year at least they drew. They lost to Brentford, I think.
Yeah, but when this thing was done,
it was already done.
When the league was done,
lost to
when the league was already done, they'd already won it. They were just mucking around, waiting for
coronation.
Yeah, they were done. When it comes to crunch, they are just impossible.
Let's wait and see.
And now they are 18 games unbeaten.
Let's wait and see.
And right now they are 18 games unbeaten.
Yeah, and I think they've won. I don't know how many they've won on the bounce in the Premier League. They've won quite a bit on the bounce. I think they've won 3. Is it 3?
4.
They've won 4. So they need to win another 5. So they need 9. Back in the days, winning 9 on the bounce was such a big thing until City showed up.
Yeah.
Now they make it look obvious. So I think City win. I think City win. That's if I was to put